I have been in conversation. I've been in conversations with Jessie at camp. She is planning on having a six-seater available at camp that we can rent from her. And as far as arrival times, they have an event booked for that weekend. They're only using half of the camp. She doesn't know which half yet, but we can still arrive after 3 p.m. on Sunday.
Perfect.
So we'll just be on either the opposite side of the camp for that night.
All right. One last thing I have is by the end of next week, hopefully we should have the Free Spirit Alliance banking information fully taken care of. I know I have a receipt from Jim that I have to compensate for personal expenses, and I know Scott has accrued some personal expenses. I would like to get all of that rectified by the end of next week. So I apologize for the delay. This has been an ongoing battle to get this done, but we should have this rectified by the end of next week. And then Bear can start issuing the monies back to the people that have paid out.
Thank you.
Perfect.
And with that, I will turn it over to the boss lady because it's her show.
Thank you, dear.
Yep.
Okay, so coordinator reports. We're just slowly working on things. We're getting in community shares. They will be going, I think they go to Shelley immediately. Volunteers, we have a slide for that later. We're doing actually pretty good. If you have any questions or need to speak to the coordinators, please email freespiritgatheringmd@gmail.com. As I always tell you, I appreciate that. And I think that's about it. Scott, do you have anything? Scott?
Is he on
It
mute?
would help if I unmuted myself. Nothing now. There's a few things later, like with volunteers. But for here, no, I have nothing to contribute.
Okay. Oh, and as far as volunteers, sometime this week, it will be going out to the volunteers that you have currently, so you can get started on doing your comps and figuring out who you have and who you want. Programming.
I am continuing to get programming proposals in. It slowed down significantly still after the holidays, but that's normal. I've had several people mention to me offhandedly that they are going to send in a proposal or they have sent in a proposal and things like that. And I hope to begin reviewing those hopefully this month. Now that I've gotten some of the other festival planning and stuff out of the way that I deal with. I am still trying to firm up some proposals from some of our featured presenters. I want to, if possible, slot them in first. Last year I was playing catch up and had to move people around 3 or 4 times, and I don't want to do that if I can avoid it. So that's one of the reasons. But everybody who has sent something in should be getting a system confirm when they submit something. So they should all know that we've at least gotten it.
Shelley, can you tell me where those proposals go?
They actually get stored in what's called a call for white paper section of Sketch.
No. I mean how to submit one.
You fill out the form online.
Yeah,
it's on the site. Okay.
Yeah, you go to the website and there's a community share link and you put it there.
Perfect. Thank you.
But that's it for scheduling right now.
Sounds good. What about the pool?
As far as I know, she says, ... I'm fine. if everybody who said, "Oh yeah, I'm going to work pool this year," actually comes and works pool this year, we'll have 4 lifeguards. That's not
Okay.
including me, which
Perfect.
frees me up to help you out a little bit more, Patty.
And I appreciate that. Anything else here?
I'll be seeing Lyle later today, and I believe he's on your pool staff.
Yeah. I'm not. I have. I'm in a comfortable space with my pool chef right now.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope, that's it. I'm in good shape right now.
Thank you very much. Is
Yep.
Morgan here?
Yes, Morgan is here. Hello. Sorry, I missed last month. I had the wrong date on my calendar for the January meeting. I will make sure to put the other ones on my calendar to make sure I don't miss another. Because we have been working hard and looking forward to this. I have the art proposal for the statue. I'm going to be dropping that in the Fire Circle part of the Free Spirit Discord, or maybe even the general chat so people can see it. I had talked about some fundraising because this is going to be more expensive than I had wanted it to be initially. And I was told to get the proposal and we do some fundraising. I can cover a lot of the costs myself, but anything that we can recoup would be a relief to me. So we don't have to do all the fundraising stuff over the meeting today. I'm going to follow up with this meeting with an email about asking what the fundraising process is and ask about the responsibilities for the team programming, because we are still happy to take over that. And I would like to make sure line by line what we're expected to do so everything gets covered. Besides that, the art has finally been worked out. I'm excited for it and looking forward to it. Our next steps are getting the crew locked in and working on the ritual. I think we're in good shape and I'm excited for everything.
That is amazing. Stay tuned for teen programming announcement. Just so you are aware.
Love it.
Reach out to Ash for fundraising. He can handle a fundraiser for you.
I appreciate that. I don't know how to reach out to Ash, but if you'd like to drop that in the chat, I can follow up with that.
Just put it in the chat for you.
Thank you so much. Did we get a non-binary person for the ombudsman role, or are we still looking for that?
We are still looking for a non-binary individual.
Okay, as I get my crew stuff together, I talked to some of my crew members about that, and I'll see if anybody wants to do double duty on that or even wholly focus on that and see if I can bring someone in for that. All right, that's what I got.
Jeff, are you here? Okay, how about Shadow?
Oops. I'm here.
What you got for me?
Jim and I were not able to meet because of a Snowmageddon. So we are still coordinating.
Okay, we do have you a couple of volunteers so far. You'll be getting that, like I said, later this week.
Wonderful.
I have a question probably for you, Patty.
Okay.
Sacred Space Conferences a week from Thursday. Do we have a postcard made up with the presenters and the musicians yet?
Ash, do you have cards or not? I don't remember.
No, I'm out.
Okay.
Can somebody send me
I'll create one tomorrow and send it to you.
Okay, so I can get some made, because we'll probably have at least 4 vendors at Sacred Space that will be vending at FSG, and they can hand out postcards from their vending spaces leading up until then. So I just want to make sure I have some to pass out to everybody.
Yeah, I'll get a Canva file to you. I'll get you a PDF that you can print out for you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Anything else from either of you folks?
Nope, not at this time. Jim, did you have anything
Alrighty.
to add?
No,
Okie dokie. How about you, Brian?
Yes, I'm ready for contracts to send them out to the musicians, get that done. Um, can we get the same B&B that we got for Tuatha Dea?
I think so. I'm going to work on that this week. It's kind of been crazy, but I'll
Okay.
work on it this week.
And would it be possible to get Candy Carpenter into the White House as opposed to a cabin?
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
not a problem.
All
When we
right,
handle registration, we'll just move them.
And am I going to need two separate contracts for S.J. Tucker, one for being a featured presenter and one for being a musician?
No,
Or
I'll
will
merge
they
them and make them one.
merge them into one? Okay. Then that's what I have to report. We're done as far as musicians. We should be slightly under budget,
Bonus.
which is always
That's
my
a good
goal.
thing.
Yeah, it's always a good thing. And I'm ready to go. As soon as you get me the blank templates, I will get them out to the bands, the musicians. I'm really excited about the lineup. I
Yeah.
think we've got a good word of mouth on some things that happened last year that will help sell more tickets. And because that's the best advertising you can get in the world is word of mouth.
Absolutely.
People
Shane,
really had a good time last year, and that made me enormously happy.
we try to make our people happy. Has Shane
Yeah.
reached out to you about volunteering to help with entertainment?
Hmm?
Has Shane reached out to you about helping to volunteer with entertainment?
No.
Okay.
No.
I'll send you his information. He may be, I mean, we all retire, so he may be your replacement eventually.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Yeah,
everybody
I-
gets replaced eventually. So and Shane had expressed some interest, but he's not
Okay.
here, so I can throw him under the bus and say he'll take over when he's ready to go.
I'm good to go for a
Wow.
while, though, guys. Okay.
You're
Yeah.
throwing him under his own bus.
Yes.
That's funny.
That
Is
that
it
that
possible to get some sort of something to hand out at SJ's concert on Thursday? Because several of us are going. As far as that, she will also be at FSG.
Drop me an
That's a
email.
good idea.
Yeah, drop me an email to freespiritgatheringmd@gmail.com, and I'll send you the same PDF that I send
Jim.
Jim on Monday.
Excellent, thank you.
Anyway, that's all I have for today. I just, I'm ready for contracts to get them out to people and get everything
Yep.
on ink or digital ink or whatever it is we're using.
Digital ink these days. We'll get that
Digital
done.
ink, yeah. Yeah, we're good to go. Got a great lineup, and I'm pretty excited about it. And I wanted to add, I'm planning on doing a Bardic Circle, most likely at lunchtime by the pavilion. Talk with Mordecai about that. And he's concerned if we do dinner time things that it will interfere with sound checks. And that's something we need to work out yet. I prefer dinner time because I think we'd have more of an audience. But that's what we're looking at right now. I need to coordinate with Mordecai and sound checking so that we do not, interfere with each other.
Okie dokie.
Okay, so, and I won't know really until we have, more of a schedule as to where exactly I could, put these things. Because the Bardic Circle, the open mic thing, I think is a great idea.
Well, traditionally, we've done that as one of the early nights of the week before we have actual performers on the stage. But then we only get we don't get as many of the festival people aren't in attendance, so
Right.
we don't get as big an audience.
Yeah, this way we'll get a bigger audience, by putting it later in the week and putting it, at a time when everybody is down at the pavilion. So I'm thinking like, Friday or Saturday to do this. So everybody has a chance to get together and maybe put together a little impromptu band or rehearse the songs that they're going to do. and just get a, I think it'd be a lot more fun, and it's more intimate doing it down there too. Although the pavilion is not intimate. It just depends how far away you sit.
Well, we've almost always done them at the pavilion, but I think just this past year we did it at the upper fire circle, and that was just because you had so many acts in the pavilion that the pavilion was. Normally we do it in the pavilion either during concert hours with on a night with no concert or after concert as an alternate to the fire circle.
Right. We've got concerts
but-
every night now, so
Yeah.
I mean, we could put it in as an opener for Brinjal. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but I think that's the beginning of the week. It'd be better to put them later in the week, and there's no place to put them on Thursday, Friday, or Saturday on the main stage because we got it pretty well packed. Unless you want to go really, really late.
Hey, Brian.
Yes.
And Jim, help me out here. So we've had a brilliant idea of having Moonlight Madness, Moonlight Market, however you want to word it. The problem is that people are always at the concerts during this time.
Right.
I think Jim's original idea was to have music going on during this shopping as well. How do we integrate that?
Well, we couldn't have two different things,
Exactly.
two different musical acts going at the same time.
Right, and that's always been the problem. So
What we
ahead,
did
Jim.
last year was that we made the Moonlight Market start an hour later,
Mm-hmm.
so that it was when the concerts were over, then the Moonlight Market was still going on, and maybe that's when we can get somebody to come up and play.
I think we could definitely do that. And
Okay.
I'll go through the budget and see if there's any chance I could bring in somebody new, or if anybody would be willing to double up.
Okay.
And
Okay.
Brian, talk
Yes.
to Nina.
I did.
Maybe they will do a little couple of turns around the marketplace.
I will ask her about it. Yeah, but I have they're booked for Wednesday night. They're our first act.
Right.
Yeah. And is it Nina or Nina? I've gotten both.
Nina.
It's Nina. Nina.
Okay. All right, Nina. That's what I thought, but I wanted to be sure.
Yeah, no, it's Nina.
Okay.
And that's all for you?
That's all for me. If anybody has any more questions. All right.
Hello, Jeff. You there, Jeff?
Hear that?
There
No.
you go.
There
What?
you go.
You can't hear me? Okay. I was on the phone with my high priestess, and you all know, I think you all know, how those pesky high priestesses can go on and on and on. And I realized all of a sudden I said, oh my God, it's 1:15. I got to get on this meeting. And she says, okay, call me back. And I said, oh, okay, I'll call you back. Anyway, sorry I'm late, guys. Where are we?
We can come back to you right now with medical report if you don't mind.
Okay. I've been in touch with my entire team, plus at least one of the new volunteers. Everybody, I think, except for two, have gotten back to me with plans to attend, and that's all good. I've had to make a couple of purchases that I'm going to need reimbursement for a couple of plastic cases carrying some of the gear. I'm going to have a work party up here probably in April or May, going through all of our first aid kits and weaning it down from stuff that we either don't need, don't use, is too old to use, or whatever. But things are going okay. So like I said, I'll need reimbursement for like $21, and then there's another 14 or 18 or something. But other than that, that's where I am. Team looks good this year. I think we're doing well. And who else? Is anybody else online here from the medical team?
Sparkle is.
Is that Sparkle?
Yep.
Oh, hello, Sparkle. Quick question for you. Are you okay? We can talk offline. We'll talk. I don't want to tie it up with this, but I just want to make sure if you can come up for a work party, maybe.
Yep.
Okay, I'll be in touch. We'll put that out. And then is Beauty online here, Lynn?
No.
Not this week? Okay. All right. All right, guys, that's fine. But that's my report, Patty. I think everything is pretty much up to speed.
Perfect. Thank you very much, honey.
Yep, thank you. And sorry again, I'm sorry for being late.
Oh, no, that's fine. You made it.
Yeah, I made it, just barely. I made it.
All
Hey,
right.
Jeff, hang on a second, Patty. Hey, Jeff, this is Shelley.
Yes,
Let me
Shelley.
know if there's anything I can do in terms of that work party, or if there's anything, if you think it would be useful for me to attend or anything like that, okay?
Oh yeah, yeah, that's a good idea. And yeah, any extra help, and it's going to be one of these things where, we spend a couple of hours chatting, talking about the medical team, and going through the medical kit, and then I'll buy lunch and drinks for everybody.
Yeah, I'd like to be in attendance if I could. I would like to get some of that insight and to see some of the nuts and bolts about how you do that, and also get to make sure that I meet everybody on your medical team who's there.
Okay. Yep. Good deal. Yep.
Just think it's a good policy.
Yep. Okay. Thank you very much. All right. That's me. Go ahead, guys.
All right, thank you. Okay, so I'm really, really, really happy to announce we have found 2 department head leads. They're going to co-lead together, is Brianna and Julie. Would you guys introduce yourselves, please?
I don't know if the camera's working. It says it is. I'm Brianna.
I'm Julie.
Hi, Brianna and Julie.
Hi. But just for clarification, it's she, her. I know that's the thing. Same with yours.
Yeah, she, her.
All right, thank you very much. I will be working with them. I'm pulling double duty for a while. I'll be working with them, getting some classes together. If anybody here, I know we had a couple last year that were willing to teach some classes. I would appreciate that sent through the community share.
Are they
I know,
leading the
Morgan,
team?
you guys are working on a lot. If you have classes, that would be amazing. Anything else? Anybody have any questions about teen programming?
Nope.
All righty.
Not yet, but welcome, guys. Really appreciate you guys stepping up.
Yes, I'm very, very excited to experience this and go and get to know all of you guys. Tracy is my aunt. She talks very, very highly of this whole event, so I'm very excited.
Yeah, just a heads up, this is both of their first year, and their first year, they're coming in as department heads. So everybody be really kind to them. Don't...
Or you'll be dealing with the wolf pack. So, hi, sweetheart.
I mean, she says I speak very highly of you guys. I'm not sure that's 100% accurate all the time. but she's pretty ingrained in the wolf pack, so she knows a lot of the key players already.
That is true. That's very
That's scary.
scary.
I'm going to break in real quick. Jim, Tracy, and Ash, you have a flyer in your email.
Okay, thanks, Scott. I'll let him know he
Thank you.
went somewhere.
You rock, Scott.
Thank you.
And that's SL. That's SL Reagan, not SI.
Yeah, SL.
L. Hey, where did you go? Are you in the living room?
I'm a ninja.
You're not a ninja. You think you're Superman.
His hair is hiding him.
Oh, great. I married an Irish cousin. It's fantastic.
Scott, did you see the second question in my email about if we have anybody at Mythicon this weekend?
I do not believe
That's what
so.
I was going to. We don't?
I do not believe so.
All right, Shadow, we need to get on that.
Okay.
We'll talk after.
Yeah, we'll talk after because we couldn't get in this year, but I know that Suge wanted us to be there. So I can go one day, and if we need to just hand out.
I know the vending coordinator for that event.
Yeah, that's who she sent me, but they are booked.
She's the one who ran the book table last year, the Alley of the Arts.
Yeah.
And I can send her an email, or I can actually call her and tell her that we need to get you guys in.
Yeah, I know Shadow and I were at least planning on being able to go one day. We just didn't know we had to set which day yet.
Let me call her and see what I can get, and I'll get back to Shadow, okay?
Perfect.
All right. Thank you, babe.
Yep.
Okay. How about Shane? Are you here?
Brian has his hand up.
Yes, Brian?
Yes. Are you planning on delivering the flyers to Suge at Mythicon, or did you want to mail them to her in advance?
I can hand them off to her next Thursday in Frederick, but I also plan on seeing her at Mythicon. I don't need to hand them to her at Mythicon. I just wanted a space at a table where we could like put them. So if people see them and they're interested, we could either hand them out. But Suge was the one that recommended that we attend Mythicon, but she gave me the name of the lady. I contacted her and told her that Suge wanted us there, but they were literally booked, and she said there was nothing they could do until 2027. So I was like, damn, okay.
Right.
All
right.
So
Yeah, last year they reached out to us to see if we want a table because they had a few open. I think that's not the case this year.
No,
someone might reach out to John and Diane to see
Okay.
if they're going to have a booth at
I can do that.
Mythicon. I think they were there.
I got
think
her
they
number
were there
too.
last year. And they are always willing to put up flyers for us and to talk us up.
That's true.
All
It may
so
be
I'll make
hard
sure
with
we get flyers.
It may be hard because the two things, I mean, Mythicon is next weekend and then Sacred Space is like 4 days later. So I think everybody's a little overbooked at this point, this time of the year, this year. Last year, there were
So as
2
long
months
as-
between the two events, not a week.
Yeah, it's ridiculous this year how condensed crap is. But
Well,
I
it's-
can at least have Ash print out the flyers. That way we have them for next Thursday, and then next weekend we'll be up in Gettysburg anyway to visit SJ again.
And I'll find out like tomorrow whether they're going to be at Mythicon. John and
Great.
Diane. Okay.
Yeah, please,
Also
because
know a
sometimes
couple
she
of
takes a few
vendors that,
days.
that should be at Mythicon. I can reach out to them, confirm they're going to be there, and if we go, we can just drop flyers off with them too.
Multiple tables is better. Yeah,
Yeah.
works for me. So
They
Jim,
talked about
Tracy, and us.
the possibility of not being there because that would be the third year and they haven't made rent back either year that they've been there. So
Wow.
they
Okay.
may not be going. That's why I said I'll give them a call.
Yeah, please do. Because sometimes it takes Diane a few days to get back to me, and if they're working and traveling, it'll take her a little bit
Right.
longer to get back to me.
Well, he just sent me an email last night, so they were out of power.
Oh shit. Okay. All right. Well, no, that's a plan though. Tracy, if you have multiple people that are vending there, I'll have Ash print up some flyers this week, and that way we have enough for Thursday. And then again at Mythicon, if we know a couple of people, that would be great.
Yeah, I'll reach out this week and double check who's going to be there for sure, and see if we can just drop flyers at their table. Worst case scenario.
Rock on.
Anything else, guys?
He loves you.
All right, so calling out for Shane again.
I do not believe he's on the call.
Okay, Jules messaged me and told me that she could not be in attendance. She is doing clinicals every other week, and the weeks that I chose to do this just happens to be the week that she is in class right now. I think it changes later.
Let her kick butt.
Pardon me?
Let her kick butt.
Absolutely. I'm going to have to get her to write me up things soon.
Let's just see if we can get a report from her before our next meeting, and then you or I could read it, Patty.
Yeah.
Please and thank you. Frank or Bella?
Here I am. Okay.
Okey-dokey.
So the necessary addition to the handbook has been written, submitted to Shelley for her editing and improvements, which I am wonderful with. And so my next focus will be getting the handbook reformatted. A PDF will be supplied to security volunteers as well as to coordinator, so you know what's in it. And I will also, as I did previous years, make some physical leather bound copies. And I did want to try and get that PDF ready before I started contacting potential volunteers so that I can send it to them with that. But time to commence with that. So I don't really have anything else to report. We had discussed an additional non-security medical metaphysical response team, and I'm hoping things are going forward with that. But again, I'm glad it's not my bailiwick. I watched the camp.
Absolutely.
So I'll be curious to hear about how we're doing with radios. But other than that, I think we're all good.
Okay, I'll address radios in announcements.
Very good. I shall mute again.
All right, thank you. Okay, setup and teardown. Joel wrote this right up for me. We are requesting a full list of your equipment needs and wants. This includes everything you had last year. We will be going through what we have and seeing what we need to replace for the coming season. In order to keep expenses down, we will be reallocating items to areas that need them. So it is important that we get your full list. What he explained was if you got a canopy last year, if you got 2 canopies last year, he needs to know that because canopies are breaking with weather and he needs to figure out what he has versus what he needs to get. Morgan, I'm just using you for an example. If you need the what you call it, the water thing, the pump. If you need that, please put that on, Jeff, whatever it is that you need. Itemized. It's very important because, like I said, he needs to figure out what he needs versus what he has to get.
Okay.
Does anybody have any questions with that?
No, I'm good. Thanks.
I will try to go over the spreadsheet of presentation locations. Obviously, there's a couple that already have permanent installations and don't need tents, but I'll try to make a list of all the ones that do need tents or that I anticipate needing tents, and I'll get that over to you as soon as I can.
Okay, does anybody need Joel's email? Okay.
Yes, please. Sorry. Yes, I will include that in my note to myself about working on this. An email would be great.
All right, let me put that in the chat real quick.
Is there a deadline? It should be a deadline so that he has time instead of last minute. Wait.
I will get with him on a deadline. He will be making an email for me to send out in the group's IO. I will make sure that he puts the deadline in that email. It's going to go out within the next week or so.
We all work better with deadlines, so, or at least I do.
Perfect. Thank you for bringing that to my attention, and I will make sure that that happens. His email is in the chat. Okay. Turtle? No Turtle. And is Bear here? Okay. That concludes.
I have something to bring up about that has to do with finance that
Okay.
you and I have talked about already. we are going to be asking vendors to donate an item to be basically auctioned off. I don't know whether it's quarter auction or silent auction, um, for a fundraiser for FSA. And because it's for FSA, this will be an opportunity for our attendees to get to know about our organization. So as a result, we are asking board members, trustees, to volunteer to take shifts to sell tickets or to man the area that will have this silent auction in. We're hoping that it's going to be part of maybe the Alley of the Arts so they can share a space. But this gives our attendees an opportunity to talk to our board members and to our trustees, find out a little bit more about the alliance itself, and possibly motivate them to become members.
Is there a budget for this?
Huh?
Is there a budget for the silent auction creation?
I don't think we really need a budget other than, if we want to set a dollar limit as to what, we're asking people to donate to us.
Yeah,
I
no, I
would
mean, like
definitely
if
do a
you're making
dollar limit.
yeah, like if you're making a cloak or a cape, I mean, and we make jewelry or you know what I mean? Like what is the limit for the vendor that's donating the item? If that
I would
makes
say
sense.
$50 or less.
Okay.
You know,
I'm just checking because we our jewelry prices range drastically. So it's like, do we donate a $20 piece or a $300 piece?
or do
So
you
there's
create a piece custom for the event itself?
exactly. So I need to know so I can start preparing, darling.
So that's what we're going for now. And Shadow and I will work out more details. And I think you have another idea for me too, Patty. So I'm looking forward to hearing what that idea is as well.
So am I.
You don't remember?
Rather than capping people who want to donate things, could we just say they can donate some things with a minimum bid requirement? Because
There you go. That's
if
good.
somebody wanted to donate a $300 necklace, the one thing I can tell you about our pagan community is they'll pay for it. You'll get good bids on stuff. But we should be able to set, if something is a high ticket item or a generous donation, I'm perfectly fine with saying this has $100 minimum bid on it or something like that.
We can list on the sheet, we can list what the value of the item is and then what the minimum bid requirement is.
Oh, that'd be fun. It'd be like eBay.
Yeah.
So we can set very specific rules regarding how the bidding can go. So
wonderful.
I have a random question. Does FSA have its own separate logo?
Yes, I believe it does.
Can
but
I
I'd
get
like
that?
to see, yeah, I'd like to see what that is.
it's the Phoenix in the various colors spread out.
Yeah, if whoever's got a lead on that could send it to me, I can create an FSA specific package of items to donate.
Nice.
Okay.
Hey guys, I just got the notice about the next meeting on March 8th. I will be unable to attend. I'll see if Craig can. And if not, Sparkle or Lynn or somebody else who's a regular attendee, I'll try to get them a report. If we need more of a report than we'll have already.
All you have to do is send it to our Gmail account.
Yeah, I think I saw that there. I saw it. So, but I'd rather have a team member present it. And if they're attending the meetings, they might as well have something to do while they're there.
Fair.
Yeah, I'm going to be traveling on vacation. So.
Okay.
Aren't you lucky?
Yeah, I hope so.
You're not taking me with you?
I'm going back to Japan again.
Oh, I'll pass.
I'm going to Japan and then Guam, Saipan, Tinian, and Peleliu.
Wow.
Islands in the Pacific that we invaded in World War II.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's another battlefield trip.
Okay.
My father was in the South Pacific in the war.
Is that it? Anything else, Jeff, before I talk to Jim?
No, no.
Okay, so
Yep.
Jim, this is something new that just came to head. I am going to get you Tava Baird's email address.
Okay.
She is willing to paint catered to us image and donate it to put on the table.
Okay. Is she going to paint it right there? Or is she
No,
going to?
she is
Okay.
painting it ahead of time,
Okay.
and then she'll send me the information. She will also have the original for the table.
Okay. Perfect. Perfect. I
We,
think.
I'll go ahead.
No, go ahead, Morgan.
We should have some other live art projects going on during the event. The temple around or about the statue that will be burning at the end will be built during the event. And I think our artists are going to offer some other live art options throughout the event.
Yeah, that won't have anything to do with the auction, though. Will it?
No,
Okay.
but I will ask for donations. I'm sorry. I heard you asking about whether they were doing something on site and I got confused.
Well, for Sacred Space, there's an artist who does an item that she does and enter into the auction, but she does it on site during the event. So that's why I was asking whether it was going to be done on site or not.
Gotcha. Sorry. Thank you.
Oh, no problem.
Okay.
Yeah, I will look forward to hearing from what's the name? Tava
Baird.
Baird. Okay.
Yeah, I will send you the email so that you can contact her.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. You're welcome. As far as ombudsperson, we have Sharon Igo Van Baren, Jules, Ash. At the moment, we're looking for a non-binary, but if Morgan is able to convince one of her people to do it, that would be greatly appreciated. I look forward to hearing about that. Our signed contracts are Lee Harrington, Tava Baird. We are finalizing a contract with a gentleman named, he, him pronouns, correct?
Yes.
Okay, he, him pronouns, Temper. Can you tell us a little bit about him, Scott?
We actually met Temper at Hallowed Homecoming. Shelley, you know more about him than I do.
Yeah, Temper is a comedic practitioner. But what one of the things he specializes in and will probably be presenting on is things like battle magic. He's a military or former military, and so he's taking that approach, but also maybe doing some offerings about Egyptian slash Kemetic worship. So I'm really excited. He's a really great guy. But he's just very slow to communicate via electronic means. So it's taking a little while for us to get him signed on. But I did just last weekend get an absolute verbal confirmation that he is waiting on the contract, intends to sign it, and intends to be one of our featured presenters.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
Just a quick correction. He is active duty military. And
thank you.
He is
I couldn't remember.
on his... What's that?
I couldn't remember which one it was. So I said both.
Oh, no, he's active duty and is currently working on getting his degree because he wants to get a commission and be a pagan chaplain in the military.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Beautiful.
We need more of them in the military.
Blessed be.
At the time I wrote this, SJ Tucker was probably going to be our fourth. It is
And now
my
it is.
understanding now that she is our fourth.
Correct. We haven't signed her yet, but I'm confident enough to say she will be our fourth.
Weirdly, she's going to be there, so I have a feeling that we can consider her mostly signed.
I can send her the contract, or you can. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
So
I
you
will
send
once
her
I get
one.
it done. I got to get the dollar. I got to figure out the dollar values. Talk to you, and then figure out the dollar values, and then we'll go.
Okay.
From there.
All right. Then we can do that this week.
Yeah.
All right.
Talked about the non-binary. Stephen talked about the bus. If you also need a cart, email me so that I can get that in the works. February by again, just so everybody is still aware, we need to everybody fill out the volunteer form. I've been seeing a lot of you coming and filling it out, which I greatly appreciate. All tickets have gone up 10% on average. Marketplace has stayed the same. Scott, when is the next increase?
It'll be May 1st.
May 1st, thank you. As of today, we have 72 individuals, 67 all week and 5 partial week. We have 2 full cabins rented, 7 vendors paid, 28 have signed up, and we have 2 concert tickets. We actually just got a concert ticket today. Woo. These are our volunteer counts. Everybody will be getting a email of the volunteers and their emails. Bus has 4, entertainment has 1, fire circle has 5, medical has 11, merchants has 3, pool has 4, programming has 2, registration 8, security 7, setup tear down 1 so far, sweats 2, teen programming there's 2.
Oh, gotta merge them. Got it.
And website has 1. Grand total of 54 so far. We have 41 rituals and workshop submissions. We'll start doing rolling acceptance soon. Our next is March 8th and then March 22nd. Anybody that can't make it, department head wise, please email, because we're getting down to where people will have reports. If you could email me.
I actually put up a form. I put up a form and sent it out.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. Yeah, that's what I was referring to. Hey, Patty, could you send me an updated list of the volunteers? I think I only had 10 and you're showing 11.
Yeah, I'll send
Yes,
it.
we're going to get that. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
All of them will go out this week.
All right. Thanks. Yeah, no rush. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Thank you guys for coming. I appreciate you being here today. Have a wonderful time this month, and see you on the 8th.
Stay warm, everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Trying.